Hey YouTube, it's been a while, but I've got another video for you. This time we're talking about the Apple Card and Apple products. But first, before we get into that, I have lost quite a bit of weight. You might be able to tell. I'm down to 222 pounds and still going like the Energizer Bunny. Also, excuse me, I want to thank all, I believe, 141 subscribers to my YouTube channel. I don't know, let's see here, 99% of you, I don't know who you are, but I know that most of you are a combination of one or two, three friends, a couple of family members, a few Buick people, and the rest just people in general I've never met. So thank you for watching. And as I just stated in this video, we're talking about the Apple Card and Apple products. Now, I'm not a professional YouTuber, but this is fun. It gives me something to do, and I watch a lot of YouTube. It's great entertainment. So here we are. Let's get into it. Now, the Apple Card. First, in case you're not aware, the Apple Card is a card for beginners. It's not if you're into the miles and all the cash back and perks and so forth, which can be very lucrative, and large credit limits, we'll get into that here in a minute, then this isn't the card for you. However, if you are a fan of Apple products like myself, I personally think they're the best thing since Catfish and Hush Puppies, then it's the card for you. It was the card for me. Now, for every Apple product that you purchase with the card or through the wallet, you get 3% cash back on all of the big ticket Apple products like your Macs, your iPhones, so forth like that. Those, I think with the AirPods or whatever, all your bigger ticket items, you get 3% cash back plus 0 interest installment loan through the Apple Card. Now, I didn't need the 0 interest installment loan, but hey, it's free money. Why not? So here we are. Now, getting back to the low credit limits, I have since learned that they, on average, are about 40%. They only give you roughly around 40% of what your average credit limit would be through one of the big credit limit, points, Sky Miles, Travel, whatever credit card companies like the, American Express Black or Chase or whatever. So Sunday, November the 8th, I decided to go ahead and apply. And when you apply through the wallet, the Apple Wallet, and it does a soft inquiry, and it'll tell you what your credit limit is going to be, and you can either accept it or decline it. And it told me mine was going to be $5,500. Seriously? I have an 830 credit score. Well, I'm sorry, 820. I had a hard inquiry a while back, so it dropped to an 820. But I was still very offended. But I wanted the card, and I wanted to take the opportunity of the 0 interest. So why not? So I took the card, went ahead and immediately ordered the new iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is how you're viewing me right now. It's through my new iPhone 12 Pro Max that I got this past Saturday, November 14th. And the card, by the way, which I ordered on November the 8th, just a few minutes before ordering the phone, arrived, I think, on Thursday that week. So, and through prompts in the Apple Wallet, you can go ahead and activate it. I never even ripped the cardboard and opened the package. I just held the phone up to it, went through the prompts, and activated the card. Now, you get, as I stated, you get 3% cash back for all the Apple products that you buy. You get 2% cash back on normal spending anywhere that you use the Apple Card through the Apple Wallet, and 1% cash back through the old-fashioned way of swiping the card or sticking it in for the chip reader or whatever, the old-fashioned way. So let's take a look at this puppy. Now it comes in this little cardboard, somewhat corrugated thing. I'll slide it out here. Of course, it was FedEx to me. And that's the big envelope. And here it is, in this neat little packaging. And down here is instructions for activating the card. Let's get it out and take a closer look. And it's in there pretty good. Now, it comes with your name on it, and I'm going to cover that up with my fat finger, but there are no numbers. course, you've got the Apple logo and the chip, and on the back, Goldman Sachs, and it is a MasterCard right here. And Goldman Sachs is a Wall Street firm, finance company, and they are the ones backing the card. Now, check this out. Titanium. Though I prefer to keep it purdy, that's P-U-R-D-Y, they will send you a brand new card. Should this get scratched up, beat up, dinged up, lost, stolen, whatnot, they'll gladly send you another card. Just call them up. But let's get a little deeper here about the card. Now, the $5,500 credit limit, yes, I was offended, disappointed, to say the least. And I called 2 days later, got someone on the phone at Goldman Sachs, and I said, look, I've got an 820 credit score. I could buy a brand new $120,000 BMW and drive it off the lot with nothing but a signature. And you're only offering me a $5,500 credit limit? I am offended. And she said, well, sir, I'm sorry. It goes through an algorithm and this and that and the other. And I already knew that I wasn't approved by an individual. It was a computer. She says, tell you what, call us back in 30 days. We'll evaluate your spending, see where you are, and take a look at bumping that credit limit up for you. I said, I sure appreciate it. I'll be calling back, and I will. And we'll see what happens. But further research, if I haven't mentioned this already, has taught me that it's usually around 40% of what your credit limit should be is what they offer you. Now, reading online and so forth, it says give it 3 to 6 months before they'll raise your credit limit. And I asked her while I had her on the phone, I said, are you going to turn around and ding my score and give me another hard inquiry when I call back in 30 days? She says, no, just call us back and we'll take a look at everything and see what we can do. All right, we'll see. And I will update this video with a new video on that phone call and increase in my credit limit, should there be any. But my first purchase was obviously, again, this new iPhone 12 Pro Max, which I love. Great phone. This right here is the product that started it off for me, the iPhone 5. Not a 5S, just an iPhone 5. I mean, look at that little feller. And I just was thinking, man, I started out on this little thing, and now I'm using that big thing. But even back then, it was small for me. I always wanted bigger. I like bigger. You know what they say, bigger is better. Well, in most cases. But in this case, for me, I do like the bigger phone. But this is where it all started. In July 2013, July the 19th, as a matter of fact. I got it a day before my daddy's stroke. And this phone right here. And that's how I remember the date. And then June, sometime mid-June 2018, I graduated up to the iPhone 10, which my mom has now. And of course, I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And I don't know how to use every inch of the phone. I know it's got some amazing features I have yet to get to. And I'm not a techie or a guru by no means, but I just enjoy the phone. But back to the Apple Card. And why am I concerned about the low credit limit? It has to do with 2 words, credit utilization. And I have another word for you, FICO. Forget about the Vantage score and all that other nonsense. FICO, when it comes to credit, is the word you need to be concerned with. Come the 1st of January or early part of 2020, they're rolling out a new FICO model called the FICO 10. Excuse me just a second. That's high quality H2O. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, FICO 10. So the FICO 10 looks back 24 months. So if you've got low credit or bad credit, you're screwed. I mean, that's just pretty much my interpretation of it from what I've read off of Experian and FICO websites. And you can check this out for yourself by Googling FICO 10 or Google FICO 10 Experian or FICO 10 FICO.com. Check it out for yourself. But they look as the last 24 months of your credit history, what your spending's been like, have you been late, any delinquencies, charge-offs, so forth, so on. And it's all changing. I have nothing to worry about as far as that goes. But it's credit utilization. So what they do is they add up all your credit cards, which is referred to as revolving credit, and charge accounts. They even look at your mortgages or car loans, so forth and so on. They say, okay, he's got X amount of credit, and he's got this much utilization. And credit utilization is 35% of your FICO score. Now, in my particular instance, what they're going to be looking at is they'll break things down by credit cards, and they'll say, well, hey, here's this Apple card. He's only got $5,500 credit limit, and he's already at $2,500. He's roughly half of his credit limit. We don't like him very well. So that's why I need to get my credit limit on up there. And that's why you want higher credit limits, because with higher credit limits, and if you track your spending and keep your spending low and stay on top of things, you have low credit utilization, which leads to a higher score. So keep that in mind when you're just out buying stuff, or you're out blowing your retirement and 3 weeks of paychecks on Christmas. I mean, people really blow that out of proportion these days, people. Anyway, I heard someone talking about it today. So let's get a grip, y'all. Jesus is the reason for the season. All right, back to the topic at hand. So you want low credit utilization. The magic numbers are single digits. My credit utilization is around 1%. I keep usually roughly around a little over $1,000 a month in my credit card bills, and I just pay it when the statement comes. I just pay it off every month, so no interest. But you don't ever want to miss a payment, and try to get away from those, interest, paying this the bare minimum, and do what you got to do, people, because there's a lot of people ended up to here on credit cards, and I feel for you. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. This is not a, big points, big miles. It's not lucrative like some of the other credit cards, but if you like Apple products, take myself for instance. I might want to buy a new Mac here before long, and they're what, $2,500, $3,000? Well, guess what? That's going to max out my credit card, so that's not good either. So that's why I've got to get that credit limit up. But with my Apple card at 0 interest, I purchased this new iPhone 12 Pro Max. It was $13.99 just for the phone, and with all the insurance, I got every bit of Apple insurance I could. It was $1,668 with $146 and some odd cents for tax. Thank you, Uncle Sam. But anyway, that's how it goes. And that pretty much sums it up. So everybody, stay on top of your credit utilization, your credit limits, strive for higher limits, control your spending. Lower credit utilization leads to higher credit scores. And I think that pretty much sums up everything I want to discuss for now. I do have more videos coming soon. We'll be reviewing the iPhone 12 Pro Max that I have here, along with the new LifeProof case that's coming for it. And let me tell you, that LifeProof case is something else. I had my iPhone 10 in one, and that thing took a beating. And like the Energizer Bunny, it's still going. So my little handy dandy stand here, tripod with the remote, I'm going to be doing a review on it here pretty soon. And I'd like to be, excuse me, a little more active in videos here in the future. I could be discussing Apple products at one point. Next video could be talking about a pony. Of course, you may be thinking pony, okay, he's talking about Mustangs. Well, I could be talking about a Mustang car. I could be talking about a little Shetland pony. You never know. Could be talking about, I don't know, baking a cake. I like cake, even though I have some family members that don't like cake. And I don't understand that. If you don't like cake, you know what makes me happy? Cake. Oh well, I didn't lose all this weight by eating cake, but I guess sure did gain it by eating cake. It was called stress eating. And that's from, well, that story can come in another video as well. Oops. Anyway, or a book. So I've been told. We'll see how that comes along also. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to comment. If you have any questions or comments, if you think, hey, you got a face for radio, leave it in the comments. Questions, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stand by, because there are going to be some screenshots in the Apple Wallet of the Apple Card and the functions that gives you the breakdown of your spending, the cash back, the installment loan. And by the way, the installment loan is $68 and some change per month, I think. Yeah. So there you go. And that payment's due at the end of November. But when I applied for the card and got the card on Sunday, November the 8th or 4th, I can't remember, whatever date it was I said earlier, no payments due as far as general spending until December 31st. So stand by for some screenshots. I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving.